Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com.
I'm Bob. How's it going?
Welcome to a special Monday edition to our Top 5 Friday ski industry news videos. This past Friday, we were kind of finishing up the first comparison series video, so opted to just put that up and wait until now. I was kind of hoping we'd get some exciting ski industry news over the weekend that we could include in the Monday special edition. The only thing I can think of is that A-Basin got some snow.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these places with their social medias are very quick to jump on the "we got snow" type of thing. So you're starting to see a lot of that just pop up.
Yeah, always nice to see that first Summit County snowfall.
Yep.
That's always like a big, indicator of ski seasons here.
Like someone made a snowman at the top of Big Sky or something like that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I'll never forget moving to Summit County and leaving Vermont in early October and getting there and it snowed like the next day.
Yeah.
And like not just a little bit of snow, it snowed like 4 feet the next day.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, well, here we
go.
go.
It's the Rockies.
So hope you enjoyed the comparison video last week. A little sneak peek at what we'll be talking about later this week. So keep an eye out for another comparison this week. And with that, Bob, I think we can get right into the news. Boy, these first couple topics feel like things that if it wasn't in 2021, it's practically like they'd be like fake news titles.
Right. You wouldn't believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
But here we are. So first topic of the week is Squaw has officially announced their new name of Palisades Tahoe. Now, kind of contradicting what I just said, it has been big in recent news. But there have been some discussions surrounding the name change since the mid-90s.
Yeah.
That was interesting news to me. So I'm sure you're all aware of the issue, kind of the cultural insensitivities of the name. And Alpine Meadows will be falling under that Palisades umbrella as well.
With Olympic Valley being the old Squaw Valley aspect of it. So the way I understood it, they're all Palisades Tahoe, and then Olympic Valley is the
I believe you are
village.
I believe you are correct.
Okay.
But yeah, Palisades Tahoe is the new overarching branding.
Yeah.
So, kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Palisades shoots there,
Yep.
There's some history to the name. So yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of the new name. And not too much more to say about it other than that. Second topic of the week, this is really a 2021 themed topic.
Yeah.
Aspen Skiing Company has announced mandatory vaccinations for employees. And I have a quote from their CEO, Mike Kaplan. "We all value autonomy and freedom of choice in this country. However, when our individual choices affect the well-being of our fellow employees and community members, as an organization, we must look through a broader lens that prioritizes our collective safety and well-being." So.
Yeah, I mean, they got to do it, I think. It's.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the alternative? People get sick and they have to close. It's just kind of a.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly respect their decision.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously it's like it's a pretty interesting topic just in general.
Right.
And something that. Yeah, a couple of years ago, if you had talked to me about a ski area mandating vaccinations for employees, it would be an insane topic.
Yep.
But here in September of 2021, I think that you can make a lot of sense out of it.
Yeah, and whether it's an employee, if they infected another employee, or God forbid, a guest, that's
right.
They really I think they're deciding that they can't have that.
Yeah, and it's kind of corresponding with what's going on in that region in general. Pitkin County just did reinstitute an indoor mask mandate, so not too far off from Aspen's recent decision. And we've heard rumors of similar decisions at other ski areas as well.
Yeah.
Nothing set in stone yet. Steamboat's one that's kind of come up in some rumors, so we'll certainly keep our eyes open on more of this to come. So far, we haven't seen any major announcements from like the Vales or the Alteras of the world of reinstating a a reservation system or anything like that. So still all signs point towards a slightly more normal ski season. Fingers crossed, knock on, that might not even be real
I
wood.
don't think that's real.
Uh-oh. Anyways, let's just get right past that in case I just put some bad luck by knocking on whatever this particle board is.
This is what you need.
Third topic of the week. This one's much more positive than at least the last one. There's been a recent finding, a study by Frontiers in Psychiatry, suggesting that skiers experience less anxiety than non-skiers.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, that was my reaction too. It's like, well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Release of endorphins, a big stress release. I think there's a ton of reasons why skiing reduces anxiety. But specifically, there was a big research done following 400,000 individuals over 21 years, namely taking place in Europe. Of that group, almost half of them participated in an ultra-distance 90-kilometer Nordic race in Sweden, which was hilarious for me to read, because I was like, there's literally that many people in the world, let alone Sweden, that are willing to do a 90-kilometer cross-country race. And
yeah, it's for science.
Yeah, right. I think it's more for cultural significance. It just got me thinking how different it is in the United States.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine that many people participating in a 90-kilometer Nordic race.
Right.
As a former Nordic ski racer, I would not be participating in a 90-kilometer Nordic race. But anyways, almost half of those in the 400,000 did participate in that race, and comparatively to the people that did not ski, they had a much lower risk of anxiety than non-skiers. Now, this specifically is covering Nordic ski racers, which I think makes it even less surprising, because there's a lot of existing studies just based on the positive correlation between physical activity and mental health. But still, it's nice to get a formal study saying, yes, we should keep skiing.
Yeah. And there's nothing, it's just like that's total perfect, like Scandinavian, Nordic, like behavior.
Totally.
Let's all have these people ski 90 kilometers and see if they feel better.
Exactly. Fourth topic of the week, the Freeride World Tour has announced official dates and format for the upcoming season. Really no big surprises here. I think the biggest news in this situation is just that we didn't get a normal Freeride World Tour season last year. So going back to what was planned pre-pandemic, we will have 5 total stops. The first 4 stops will act as qualifiers for the last stop. And they're changing things slightly just on the scoring this year. So the winners of the last 2 stops will receive 12,500 points rather than 10,000 points for a win in the first 3 stops. And that differs from what they've done in the past, as previously there was just a blanket 1.5 multiplier for points for every finisher.
Yeah.
So now they're really putting more emphasis on the winner of those stops and also decreasing the multiplication of points.
I like how it emphasizes like the back end of the final part of the series.
Definitely. I think it makes sense to award the winner of those stops.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be some like weird math going on, and probably has happened in past years, I just don't really realize it, where if you got like third or even like fourth in the last 2 stops, you may have beat somebody in the overall that won one of the first 3 stops.
Right.
Which doesn't necessarily feel right to me. So cool changes for the Freeride World Tour. Obviously, that's a really fun series.
Yep.
Can't wait for that to kick off. It's always one of the most entertaining ski events of the season, or multiple events. And then finally, we have our edits of the week. So first is another line edit, and last Top 5 Fridays we had the Traveling Circus episode. This one's about as different as you can get. Instead of a bunch of guys in urban skiing environments, it's 4-line athletes just ripping around at Alta.
That sounds more fun to me than the urban skiing.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like that stuff. I like the urban technical park skiing, I suppose. But yeah, at this point in my life, I would much rather just go ski Alta than hit an urban rail.
The creativity of that urban stuff, though, is just super impressive.
Yeah, it's really just the risk to reward ratio that gets me.
Yeah.
Next edit of the week is The Spirit of the Thing. This is a summer Mount Hood short little edit from Phil Casaubon and Sammy Carlson. Two phenomenal skiers.
Just really good on their feet.
Yeah,
really
unbelievable guys. I really enjoyed watching that. Hopefully you guys do too, whether you're a park skier or not. I think it's easy to appreciate their skill on skis, even if you don't share their discipline. And then we have the trailer for Wildcat from Strictly Films. Not like huge pro skier names in this film, but some really, really talented individuals.
Yeah. And
looked like awesome cinematography and great spots and great skiing. So definitely encourage you to check that out. And we are kind of in almost ski movie season, which is always exciting.
Yep.
Gets people really fired up for the ski season. So yeah, that's it for our special Monday edition of Top 5 Fridays. Bob, anything to leave with?
Nope, still just working on the fall soccer team with the young girls and trying to get the leaves out of the yard and moving forward.
We raked a bunch of leaves yesterday, so
yep.
Winter is right around the corner. Look out for this comparison series probably on Thursday this week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.